Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Can you guys hear me okay? Is the volume okay versus the lo-fi that I'm playing? Should it be louder? It's good. Okay. Well, let me know if that changes. So I gotta apologize to you. So like, I don't feel funny at all, and I'll explain what's going on. And it's all good. It's just my head. I can't get out of my head, and so nothing's bad. Bro, my OCD won't let me. Thank you, Cosmos. So I have, I've been working like obsessively, and I'm not even like eating, like I'm fine and I'm healthy and I'm happy. But like, just like the type of, just like the way that I ride these like things with OCD and everything, it just, I am insane right now. And I am obsessively, I am stumbling across things in this stream, and I'm not kidding. I think some of these things might be like worth a lot of money if they were packaged in a business. I think some of these things that I'm making are so deep and so layered specifically to what I'm doing that they might be like valuable and defensible in an AI world. And anyways, I mean, that's besides the point and not something I'm even really thinking about, but it's just like hard not to acknowledge that when I'm working on this stuff. And I'm not distracted by, like, I'm literally just trying to make the stream as good as it can. But I am, it's yeah, Streamer University. It's like, yeah, I'm not even sleeping. Like I'm seriously, I mean, I am sleeping, but like I'm working around the clock. Like I'm not going to bed until like, usually like 4 a.m. right now. And I'm just working. I'm staying inside. I haven't seen the sun. Thank you, His Imperial Majestic. Yeah. So I've just been working nonstop. I don't feel very funny, but like, I promise you the stuff that I'm bringing you is like going to be really incredible. I'm trying to think what else to say about it, because I don't want to give away the core secrets of what I'm doing, because it's hard. Not that anybody would be able to do it anyways, but you know, the main idea, I think it's just like getting really deep, and it's like intense engineering. It's like really intense, and just like huge revelations on how to make this system, and it's like an unsolved problem. But like what's going to come from this is like, I'm totally in build mode, and if you've seen me for a few months, you know that I go in these cycles where I obsess over building. I'm an all or nothing type of person. I kind of sprint at things. And right now I'm just 100% sprinting at building, and I don't feel entertaining. I think tomorrow night I'll be able to put on a good show. Kind of relax a little bit before that, but basically what I brought with Harry Potter, I am kind of turning into a system where I could bring that type of thing way more often. And I've got one that I'm building up that's like awesome. You guys are gonna like it. It's really fun, pretty silly. So yeah, this is what you get today. You get, thank you, Marissa. You guys get a very boring version of me where I'm going to talk for a little bit. I will not be here for more than an hour. I want to get back to work as soon as possible. I'm making so much progress. It's incredible. So yeah, sorry about that. It'll make you happy. It'll bring you great shows in the future. I promise you that. Part of me thinks I should just not do these types of streams. Thank you, Jay. I kind of want to do things like, I like to do things 100%. And like here, I'm not really doing, I'm not doing the Fronk show. I'm not doing anything. I'm like half in. And something tells me, I think that if I didn't go live tonight and I canceled, thank you, Vivian, people would be like upset about that. I'm not being upset about it. Thanks so much, Vivian. I'm not upset about that, but I think that would be the case. But part of me thinks like maybe I should just say, screw that, just work and just get past this, like run with that as much as possible. But I don't know, it's probably not good to take unplanned several days in a row off of streaming. So, no, I'd be pissed. Yeah. Well, anyways, something else coming. I think I might have mentioned this, but I'm going to be doing like more of. I'm going to have also a gaming stream setup that's like more polished and well done. That's not important, but I think really what I'm excited about is this is going to be like this is like becoming a machine that can. Guys, I can't even describe. Like some of the effects that I had with Harry Potter, like in the Great Hall, for example, where the candles would light up. I'm doing that on steroids, and I'm just like creating a bunch of different software to do that at a much higher level, way more polished, and like it's going to be beautiful. Like a lot of these, like this is great. This is really cool. Thank you, Double. But I want to make it beautiful and I want to bring a ton of variety. So this is a goal I've had in mind for a while with this stream, with really no idea how to approach it other than just keep working, just keep doing things. Space Dog. I haven't seen that in forever. Thank you so much, Lacey. Thank you. I think if you've been here for months, you've kind of heard me talk like, yeah, I think it's kind of a fun time if you've watched me over the past several months, because I've had some ideas since the start of the year, and it's really been just kind of a story, just trying to unravel this and just try to figure it out where we're trying to go with this. Anyways, there's God, it's like there's so many like threads open in my mind right now where I'm just like working through all these problems. It's insane. But yeah, what do you guys got? I've got really big dreams for this stream. I think it's going to be a big deal. I really want this to be something that's like, I don't know, just like impactful and like watched by many, and I like it feeling dangerous. I like that. I like getting up. I like getting up here belligerent and just saying things and like to the point. Oh. I like getting up here being dangerous. I think that's fun. Where I watch the replay and I'm like, oh God, did I say that? Like I didn't mean that or whatever. That's fun. It's just a fun way to do it. It's just like rock and roll. It's not like, I just enjoy it. Like making mistakes and just, the end result is that it's just crazy and it's fun. What else? What else? Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be. Can you get a hint at what's coming? That would be nice. Oh, thank you, Ruski, for being a member on YouTube. Thank you. A hint at what else is coming. Yes. So I will do calls shenanigans the superfan. You're too kind. That's crazy. I will do. There is going to be some type of like superhero thing, and it's an IP that already exists. Everybody knows the IP. Everybody knows this superhero, and I'm doing it in like a really I guess like I'm almost getting like impressed by how hey, Hearts and Nails, having a really low energy day today. So I was telling everybody that I've just been like just working nonstop and like kind of just obsessively. Thank you, Pending. Yeah, it's just one of those weeks for me where I'm just in it right now, and I don't feel funny at all. So sorry everybody, but what was it? Yeah, so I'm giving a hint. Doing a superhero. That's one of the upcoming scenes. I've got a lot of upcoming scenes coming. But I think like the tools that I'm making, like the software that I'm making to do this is like insane. And it's one of those things that like I know that this is like special, and I think this is something that could be worth a lot of money on the market. And it's like almost hard not to tell people about it because it's so exciting. Like I'm so obsessed with it, and I love it, and it's beautiful, and it does these really cool things. It's just so sick. So that's how I feel. But anyways, like as I build this, I'm getting like one of the things that I'm leveling up, one of my skills that I'm leveling up, that I'm trying to level up, is my ability to make costumes. And this is a combination of printing things, which is a whole modeling and like 3D printer skills that I'm working on. And then also like, how do you make them? How do you wear them? How do you bind them together? How do you make that comfortable? What foam do you use? Like there's like all these things that I've kind of had to like dig into. Thank you, Cat Auto, a creator. So anyways, I'm just like printing around the clock. I kind of like printing around the clock. I like being in my studio and feeling like something's generating all the time. It's like a good vibe when my 3D printer is just like working around the clock. So that's kind of how it feels around here. Anyways, what else can I tell you? I'm kind of taking care of myself. I tend to like forget to eat when I get in. Together we are TikTok universe. Really? Just for being myself? That's nice. Thank you. Thanks so much for the uni hearts. Is he really that good of a singer, Hearts? Thanks so much, Hearts and Halos. Sorry for interrupting. Well, you did. Jeez. I'm just kidding. Thank you. Well, thanks so much, Hearts and Nails. What do you guys even want to talk about? I don't know. It's just thank you, Ricky. I feel like there's been like multiple like it's like parasitic attacks on the community. Yeah, what's up, Shenanigans? I think we should just think big with this. You know, don't sweat the small stuff. And my advice to everyone is like, just make good content. Just get back to work. Go make something people care about. It's the only way out of this. You're not gonna get anything any other way. You have to make genuinely good content. Everything else is a cope. If you could crack any, oh god, shenanigans, and you get their superpowers, which one would it be? I have to crack them. I think that changes the dynamic, right? I guess I'm a Hulk. I feel like that's most in line with my personality. Could you imagine just like flying through a city behind the Hulk? Oh! That's probably good on that. That'd be fun. I feel like, I don't know. This feels like one of these dirty novels. This whole conversation is filthy now. I know the books you guys are reading. The joke is that Batman doesn't have any superpowers. So he just... Is that the joke? That's funny. Denise, only productivity, only working. There's only joy in just getting the next thing done and the next thing and the next thing. That's how it feels. I'm totally a mad scientist right now. That's 100% where I'm at. I can just take these off. My goodness. Yeah, I'm in mad scientist mode, and I don't feel like social at all. I feel really happy while I'm working. I feel really good and productive and just moments of awe. But I don't like people right now. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to be doing this. I genuinely don't like people. If I was put in a party right now, I would just not even be able to talk, basically. Like, there's a lot of friction just to do this, even. And I'm just describing, you know, the real sensation that it is. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice to have a break just to like switch it up a little bit. But I'm looking forward to like getting it done. I guess there is no done, but like, again, I think the Harry Potter was such an unlock in my head. I really felt accomplished after this weekend. And I know on some level I just like got wasted and dressed up as the chosen one or whatever. And but I think there was a lot. I executed on that really quickly. Cowboy I did in one day. And then Harry Potter took, you know, I kept optimizing it, so like it took a few days, but like I could have done it in probably less than that. But now I think what really happened, and sorry to bore you, but doing Harry Potter, doing the whole thing from building it out, Harry Fronker, thank you. Building that out and then doing it, I learned a lot of lessons in that. And I kind of went back to the drawing board, and I do this often, but like I have completely reshaped my entire system to be way more efficient and beautiful and leaner. And I'm constantly doing that. I really like beautiful things. I like simplicity. I like good engineering. I like things to be aesthetically pleasing, including like everything from my icons to the branding to the words that I call each thing. Everything just has to be like just right and feel like something. It has to feel beautiful. And but anyways, not just the icons. The icons are the most surface level thing, you know, when you click on something. But it's more like a lot of it's very Steve Jobsy, you know. It's like, well, what would be the best way for me to do this, you know? Like, how do I want to interact with this thing, and what should it do versus when does it need me, and just this whole system. But also like the actual flow of information in this system. I have this like this is crazy, and I'm not going to show it, and I guess I'm fine talking about it, but I've made this it looks like a neural net of like a bunch of nodes in a system, and I've mapped out all of the instruments in my studio in a real 3D space, and I have I can't believe I'm actually saying this, not that it would matter too much to anybody here, I just didn't know I was going to mention this. This is just one of the many things I've kind of built recently, but it's like a as things flow, as like as pieces of information flow. So like somebody writes a comment and that triggers something, and then this light goes off. You see the energy go through each part in a realistic way, and it's really useful in all these other ways too. But anyways, this is one of the many things. I'm like, I keep creating like new software. Like I don't pay for any software anymore. I just make it. Like if I need some editor to like, I don't want to give too much away, but anyways, kind of found a way to like make these, like these are going to get very cinematic and beautiful. And I think too, I think kind of where I'm going with this is, yeah, kind of Marissa. I mean, Tickfinity is really, so I've never liked these Tickfinity filters and these voice effects because, and you guys hear me complain about it all the time, but it's because somebody hits the follow button and then every like basic person has some sound effect that's like Will Ferrell saying, "Did we just become best friends?" And it's just the most obvious thing to do, and it's like so little work. There's something that upsets me about somebody doing a little bit of work. I don't know why. Maybe that's not how I should be, but it's almost like just do it. It's almost like there's nothing about James Neese that annoys me when he has zero effects or anything. There's something that's like beautiful about that. But I don't know, where it's just we're constantly co-hosting with people that have the same sound effect, and for a while I think philosophically I was confused and thought I was against that in itself, and I think I'm not. I think I actually like I think I like the immersion. The thing is with the Great Hall or the tower where the stars were out there, and by the way, that was a pretty like drafty version of what that ought to be. That ought to be like much more elaborate and beautiful and real feeling, and that's where this is heading. That's the tools that I'm building and hyper focusing on right now is to, one, make the system much more robust and beautiful, but also get a lot better at the beauty of like the layers of this backdrop for things to happen and interact in a realistic way with it. But the idea that I'm not telling anybody anything, like there will be moments like the cauldron where it's like, what should we put in the cauldron? And then people throw gifts and then they happen and there's like this AI that's saying insane things. Like that's like very on the nose gamification of gifts. But I like the idea that like anybody could, yeah, the horn as well. Anybody throwing a rose equals a real star being lit up in the sky, in the night sky. A single rose is a real star. And if you're sitting here and you could throw a corgi and it's like the star, like a little clump of stars kind of like are dazzling for a second. It's like, I think that's cool. It actually makes it more beautiful. In the Great Hall, if somebody threw a diamond gun, all of the candles get brighter for a second. It's not, did we just become best friends? It's like an intense, it's intensifying the beauty of the scene. And there's more complication with that because it's not just the backdrop, it's the dynamic lighting that I have on my face, and making all of this sync up and be beautiful is, and just the way it's done, and to make it so easy for myself to be doing this, that's kind of like a big part of what I'm working on. But it's always taste, you know. It always comes down to the way it's done, and anybody using Tikfinity is using it in, you know, it's just an Instagram filter from 2010 where it's like people, you know, it's just like people use it too intensely. Everybody does the same thing. It all looks the same, and so really what I'm doing in this is that I'm this week, in what I've been doing the last few days, it's unlocking so much more of my potential to just be creative and just like throw ideas at the wall. So what I do for myself is, because I am a very I can articulate ideas really well. I have a lot of opinions about things. If I see an image, I say, I like this, I don't like this. I kind of like this. Like, what about this other famous painting? You can kind of bring this in, and if it looked like that, you know, the moment in this movie when it looked like that, okay, yeah, it's that's how I talk to AI, and like how I build systems is I just throw everything at it. And making the tools very seamless and easy for me to do that, and then it really affects change, is kind of what I think is kind of special about the system that I'm building. That's very good at this, and also continues to get better. It gets better and better and better as I use it. So it's cool. It's cool, and I think it might be worth a lot of money soon. I don't know. Again, I don't plan on getting distracted by that at all. I don't really want to. I just want to make the best stream in the world, but it's just hard, you know. If you had a pile of gold piling up on your desk, you'd be like, that's interesting. So I'm gonna be back tomorrow, and I'll be in a good mood, and I'll save energy so that I can actually do the stream great, okay? And then I'll hustle everyone for the gift gallery, all right? I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the uni. Thank you, Carissa. Thank you, Lacey Ann. Thank you so much, Carissa. Lacey Ann, Cat Autobot Creator, Marissa, Double Bullin, Pending. Thank you. I'm not going yet, but thank you. You know, Brian, I talked about the cussing and bleeping, and I kind of went right back to it. You know, the thing about me, I'll just have like really big, bold ideas, and then just reverse on them entirely, and it's just part of the deal. And I said that actually when I was planning on doing that it's possible that's what happens. I think I might have changed slightly because of that experience, going like I think it was healthy to like do a few streams without any cussing, without using the bleep button at all, and just to know that I'm not using it as a crutch. But there are a lot of situations where it was just funny, where I was just like, leave me the alone, like that kind of thing. It's almost like hard not to do because it's just like so wrong and so funny. And you know, these things they're not hateful. I'm not really, you know, I'm not like, I don't know. I think like so I know it's just like probably talking out of both sides of my mouth, but you know, like this is satire. My screen's blinking a lot, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I usually view it too like of satire of other streamers who like, I always find it funny when any normal streamer, I guess you could say, co-host with somebody they don't want to, and just watching them because they wish it was Tyler River, but instead it's some random person with 0 viewers, and they're like, oh, hey, the blinking is crazy, isn't it? Let's see if I can help a little bit. Exactly. Oh. Yeah, I've not been healthy the last few days. I'm eating like, what I've eaten a lot is like Ritz crackers with like just like deli turkey or like sausage and like cheese slices. Just like anything. Just like really like, I don't know, not the worst, but just a lot of snacking, just stuff that I could like grab and bring to my studio. You found me through Twitch, that's crazy. Oh, thank you, Gold. Thank you again, Brewski, for becoming a member on YouTube. Send me groceries, yeah. I'm not sick, well, in a way. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm gonna sign off in a bit here. I'm not gonna stay forever. I gotta get back to work. It's so good. I can't even describe it. It's like a high. It's like when I'm working on this stuff and I'm just, maybe it's psychosis, you know, like, I don't know. Did you get that when you were cracking Aquaman? Thank you. Anyways, did I tell you guys I'm gonna, I might have told you guys this, but I'm printing a Nimbus 2000. True to size. That's what's cooking right now. So, there's a world in which I might be live streaming my 3D print jobs while gaming, and a video of me while I'm gaming too. That's why my overhead camera is now moved to my PC. And yeah. How long will it take to print? Could be like 30 to 40 hours. 30 to 40 hours of print time. It's a lot. But yeah, there's a lot of print jobs that I've got coming up for this thing. I have not thought about merch in a minute. I'm just working my butt off right. Thank you, Hearts and Halos. I've never seen that one before. Oh, that's funny. I get it. You 3D print a credit card for me? I'll send some bigger gifts. Thank you. Yeah, of course I've had misprint issues. A fortune teller would totally be like, here's the deal. One time when I was a sales person back in the day, probably more than a decade ago, 13 years ago, something like that, maybe. I said to a customer, here's the deal. You know, if I'm gonna drive out there, it's like a 10-hour drive. So if I'm gonna do that and do a hotel, I would just need confirmation that if the application works, you'll get the sale. And he called me, and this was in Texas. He's like, here's the deal. And he kept using that word, here's the deal, like in an angry way, because he was so mad that I wrote an email that said, here's the deal. It's just like a funny word to me, I guess, but it's like triggering. It was like horrifying, you know, when it was like early in my career, I was like, oh no, I've upset a customer. I forgot why. Man, the screen is really crashing. I'll have to think about what that is. Actually, that's slightly concerning. Here's the deal. This is kind of what I'm working on, is to the point where I'm gonna say, okay, a fortune teller. And the thing you have to appreciate is that any of the worlds that I've built, like when I'm building on anything, it takes a long time. This show takes a lot of work to set up a bunch of different things. Even this time around, to set up like the cowboy, I'm still working on it all day. And you know, it's hours and hours and hours and hours of time. And it's like engineering work. Like it's not like, and it's like artist work too. It's like the taste of it. And like, there's a lot of like things that you gotta, you know, just know and like kind of bring up as it goes. But anyways, I'm trying to get my wisdom down. And, but yeah, it's like the fortune teller. It's like great idea, get that going and cooking for me like overnight, along with like printing off start with the ball, you know, the translucent ball, and then it's like that's nice. Let's try to be a little bit more like Hearts and Halos. Try to be a little bit more like Hearts and Halos, everybody. Anyways, several months ago, I told you guys I was just gonna do like a. No, I appreciate you doing that, Hearts and Nails. It's good. These people need to see this. Watch. Anyways, you know, several months ago, I was like, I'm gonna get to the point where I can just like, it's like a new movie every night. And if I get to the point where I'm doing like something like Harry Potter level, like that stream, but I could shrink the time. Do you like? What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use my engineering skills to make it so that I can dazzle the audience with something like that every night. You know, you show up and it's like Harry Potter land, and it's like, oh my God. And then the next night it's Candyland, and there are distinct, unique costume pieces that I've put together, and it looks like actually good, and it's cinematic. It's like, that's what I'm trying to set up. I'm trying to actually, because I'm just one person, so it's like I put all of my engineering resources into like a short amount of time where I'm building these systems, so that, but if I do that enough, I can get to the point where it's just, it's you can't fathom what this feels like when this works. You know what I mean? Like, if I showed up every night and had a Harry Potter level stream, you know, or even if it was like 5 nights a week, that is going to blow this channel up. You cannot look away from that. You know, that will make so much noise and so many things, it's gonna be unreasonable. So I really view this as like a, it's like something that worth sprinting at. It's something that I'm working really hard. I take this very seriously. And so anyways, yeah, I just appreciate everybody for, yeah, supporting this channel and believing in it. And I think you're gonna be dazzled. I think it's gonna be really good. Yeah, Vandal, if you, please don't dox me in any way. Because if somebody's able to find out, even if that is, I don't know if that's true or not, but if somebody now, if you have any loose information and somebody could find out where you are, then I'm in danger, in a sense. So like, my privacy is my safety. So just be cautious, please. I meant to say that to Kay. Okay. Sorry for Kat. I'm sorry for lashing out at you. I'm so defensive. Sorry. I'm Canadian, LOL. It'll be worth the wait. yeah, building. Yeah, no, that is true. Like Kat knows that, and it's like, yeah, like these. Anytime I build a lot, it's like we come out of it and like when we're out of this build phase, like usually it just becomes like a show and it's like a party. I kind of go through these like just these sprints, you know. I don't know what else to say, but it's like I am like an engineering nerd. I have no personality right now. I just can't, like, I can't even talk. It's just impossible. But after building out more of these systems, then I kind of like rest on those for a bit. It's gonna be so fun. Like it's gonna be a party. You know, like we're just gonna have a bunch of fun. And those days I kind of like spend, you know, during the day I kind of work out and like relax more and just show up hardcore for the show. So nothing like that's happening now or tomorrow, but so I appreciate it, Kat. Yeah, I guess I'm just, yeah, don't mean to be hopefully I'm not repeating myself too much, but yeah, I think I am gonna go, guys, and get back to work. There's a lot to do. Definitely need to address this blinking. It's a little concerning. I'll have to see about that. But yeah, with that, let me see how my GPU is doing. Oh. 70%. It's almost kind of impressive that I can take a 5090 to 70%. I need to optimize this for sure. Okay, I'm good. Guys, thank you so much. I'm not getting any rest. I'm literally gonna work until probably like 4 a.m. I'm just gonna keep sprinting at this for, is it 8 more hours? I don't know any. Ew! The gorilla's back! Ew! Yo, the gorilla rocks. The gorilla rocks. Really rocks. Hearts and hands. Hell yeah. Now that's nice. That takes the edge off. Yeah, I guess 5 more minutes. Ha! Hearts. Building motivation. All right. I'm gonna go. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. MVP, Hearts and Halos. Thank you so much, Hearts and Halos. Thank you so much. Thank you, Carissa. Marissa. Lacey Ann. Cat Ottawa Creator. Double Bullin. Pending. Michaela. Rachel Wants on Coffee. La Renee. Natasha. Georgie. Rita. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Hearts and Nails. All right, guys. We'll see you soon. It's gonna be fun.
Okay, yeah, that was you slamming that door loud. All right, this is American panel, bro.
Okay.
All right, bet. I appreciate you though. All right, Chad. He had his whole setup. Chad, he had his whole setup. Chad, he had the Tommy from Martin hat on, and he had the little. Chad, he was ready too. Chad, he slammed that door loud as shit. He said, "Okay, all right, I'm gonna get a green card today." Micah, they voted, bro. They voted, and they said keep you.
That's cool.
I bet, but we don't do 20 through 21, so we're gonna say what 23 and what?
23 to 30.
All right. And how tall are you?
I'm 6 foot tall.
No, no kids or kids?
No kids.
All right, bet. All right, bro. Appreciate it. Detroit B. Oh yeah, you been on here before. They gonna say it's in the galaxy.